Hey you guys, I just got back from the 3-year plan event, so sorry if my voice is a little hoarse. I was obviously like talking the whole time and making relationships with all my amazing entrepreneur friends, and I am just so excited to share with you so many things I've learned. Y'all, I took like pages on like pages of just notes and like things that I want to share with you. And the very first thing that I wrote down was something that I was learning about, and something I never considered that I wanted to like talk to you about as to why having a coach, especially as a solopreneur, is something that's so important. So my coach who I work with, her name is Stacey Bayman, and I love her programs because she's had a lot of experience selling things, and that's something that I had a piece of my business I didn't really have any experience with. I was doing pre-med and then also teaching. They don't really teach you how to sell things. So I was like, I want a coach who is going to help me with the areas that could use improvement and that I have less experience in. And so first off, if you're thinking of hiring a coach, that's what you should do. You should hire somebody who is able to help you in lots of different places that you might not have experience in. And that's how I chose my coach. So and also talking with people who had worked with her, I knew that she was going to be like a really great person for me, and also listening to all of her stuff. So those are the ways that you choose a coach, but that's not what this is about. I want to talk to you about why it can feel very scary to sell yourself as a solopreneur and as the face of your brand. And so one of the things that she said is that she had sold lots of different things. Like she had sold like ads, she had sold different things in department stores, but she had never sold herself. And when you are a solopreneur, you are the brand. Like it is like, especially if you are doing something that's like coaching or any other service-based thing, whether that's personal styling, writing, you are not selling a product that is outside of yourself. You are selling yourself and your skill set. And that can feel extremely daunting and frightening when you are thinking about creating safety for yourself and feeling like you are in a good place to do, like just to be in a good place to sell things. And so if you are experiencing things like scarcity or fear of failure, know that I think it comes up even more than in any other job because you are selling yourself as a service-based entrepreneur. And so one of the things that I like to do is I like to create safety in my body by looking, first off, like taking a couple deep breaths and then going in and creating awareness around to where the safety is coming from. Where is the issue coming from? And for me, what I found is that a lot of times my lack of safety will come in something called the Belief Triad. And again, this is a concept where it talks about your beliefs about yourself or your beliefs around your business that can be holding you back and creating those feelings of unsafety. So I want you to think about when you are selling yourself as a product, you are the service. So it's like you are a part of this business. You are not your business, but you're a part of it. I want you to consider 3 different aspects of your business. I want you to think about yourself, whether you believe in yourself and your ability to serve and help other people. And when I find that I'm feeling lack of safety in my belief in myself, it'll show up like, I'm not sure if I can really help them. I'm not sure if I'm good enough. That's where a lot of the imposter syndrome will come out. Can I really do this? The market's already saturated. Like that's where that will come up. And the way that I like to shift it is for all of these things, is I like to think about 5 ways that I can turn that belief on its head. So belief is just a thought system that's been thought over and over and over again. And what you want to do is you want to shift that belief by thinking a new thought intentionally. Now, when you are trying to believe something new and create a new neural pathway in your brain, what happens is it can take, I think it was 40,000 times to reprogram your brain if you are in a really serious mindset. If you are trying to force it and push it, your brain will take 40,000 repetitions of a new intentional thought in order to create that new synapse and that new connection. However, fun fact, when people are talking about like how to get into enjoyment and how to feel like, not necessarily feel positive all the time, but when you are feeling things, when you are feeling like in play and having fun with it and like joking with yourself and a little bit more lighthearted, instead of 40,000 repetitions of an intentional thought, it takes 20. Just 20. So huge shift in the way that I was thinking about like taking my thought work really seriously. And instead, I'm going through, I was like, I fell asleep on myself on the plane. Sorry, distracted. But when I'm thinking about myself, I want to have fun when I'm changing my thoughts about things as much as possible. So if the belief is like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. A lot of us have like imposter syndrome. What I would offer instead is that, you know what, why not me? And then also thinking about like, that would be one of my 5 different thoughts. And another one could be like, I feel like they could really use some one-on-one coaching. I'm seeing a lot of groups. Maybe they need some one-on-one. So maybe this would be great. And when I'm also facing imposter syndrome, like, oh, the market's oversaturated, being like, yeah, but there's no one who has my teaching background. I have a very unique perspective that I bring to a business. Like, who else is talking about teaching in business? Very few people. And it's one of the quintessential things that I think sets me apart and makes me different. Also, my systems are something that is so unique. It is like a done for you service. Like, who wouldn't want a done for you service? That's something that I feel like I'm really good at, and not a lot of people are offering. They're offering the systems, or they're not offering the application, and I give you both. So that could be another thought that I would have. And then another thought that I would have would be like, I was able to figure it out at this level, and the people who have had maybe more expertise, more education than I have that's formal, a lot of that's for corporate. I'm specifically for solopreneurs because that's what I've done. And then it shifts my beliefs when I'm having fun with it and I'm like enjoying it. I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally see how I can totally do this, how the market isn't oversaturated because I'm something different. And then it can shift your beliefs faster. So that's part of the belief triad, belief in yourself. Another belief is your belief in your offer. Your offer is what you are serving, what you are selling, what you are presenting to people to buy from you. And so you could have thoughts like, my offer isn't great. I don't know if people are really going to buy this. I'm not sure if it's like very useful. And so instead of like spinning out on those thoughts, and this would be more like, I'm not sure if it's very good. I'm not sure if this is like what I'm trying to say. Like, so if you've got thoughts like it's not very good, you want to shift those and find 5 ways that your program is really good and really going to help people. The more fun you have with it, the better it'll be. The third thing is the belief in your customers, believing that there are actually people out there who want to buy what you have to offer. And you want to be like, okay, if I am believing, it's like, well, I'm not sure if people really want to buy right now. There's a recession. I'm not sure if they're feeling like that. Instead of thinking like, oh my God, I'm not sure if they're going to buy, instead being like, well, what can I do to help them buy? It's like, I can show them how to use credit cards. I can show them how to take out loans. I can show them how to, like, that money as an entrepreneur is extremely different than your personal business. And so I can go through and I can find 5 reasons as to why people would want to pay me right now. If you're in a recession, the best thing to do is invest instead of just like taking all of your money out of things. Investing in your education is like the perfect thing to do right now. And then going through and creating new belief systems for your offer, yourself, and for your clients that they're all going to buy from you. So what I like to do is I like to do this at the end of my thought work. I have a process that I coach myself every day. And then at the end, I have 5 reasons why blank, blank, blank. And so you can do 5 reasons why I'm an awesome coach, 5 reasons why this is an amazing program, and 5 reasons why people want to buy this right now. And that will help you to build the belief triad and make sure that you aren't holding yourself back and you're going out and serving more people. So I hope this is helpful for you guys today. I'm sorry, I'm like very hoarse. The coaching call tomorrow will also probably include a lot of hoarseness, but I hope that's helpful for you. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you tomorrow for the live coaching call.